Devils, good to see you again. This is the second part of a two-part video. 3 to come into Manchester United. You've seen the 3 to go. Check that video out, subscribe, get your thoughts in. It's a fantasy really at this stage. We'll have more serious transfer talk throughout the rest of the summer. We've got Adam, Dale and Suf still with us. Suf's thrown a grenade in the other video saying he thinks Tom Cleverley should leave the club. So we'll come to you first, sir. Who do you think should come in? Frank Lampard or someone equally controversial?
Who, me?
Yeah, Suf, you.
Oh.
Kick us off, one player. 2 players, 3 players.
Well, to come in, I'd love a Cristiano Ronaldo. Obviously, every Red would love him back at Old Trafford. That's why I got rid of Nani as well. Him back strutting his stuff at Old Trafford, back with Rooney as well.
Yeah.
You know, that combination. I just for fantasy's sake, I'd love Falcao at United as well. Just bolster that strike force.
Nice.
And third player. Oh, I don't know about a third player. Maybe like a midfield workhorse, someone like Arturo Vidal.
Okay, yeah. Well, come on next. I've got a dream one. It's Bastian Schweinsteiger from Bayern Munich. Love to see him there. I'd also like Moussa Dembele, because I've obviously got a central midfield theme here as well from Spurs if we can prize him away. And I'm going to go Lewandowski as another striking element. Adam, anything off those 2 lists that you agree with, or you've probably got a list of lengthy RAM, haven't you?
Yeah. Ronaldo and Falcao were in dreamland. It's Glazenomics, remember? But I like Gundogan from Borussia Dortmund as a central from midfield option. I think Kabay, if we're looking in the Premier League, could be a possible option as a partner for Carrick. And also, if we're going to get rid of Butner, I'd like to see Fabio come in and be Evra's deputy, but I can see him staying out on loan. So I could see Moyes using his Everton links and getting Baines in. I'd let Butner go, replace him with a better backup. I think Evra needs to be we can chop and change with that a little bit, Baines and Evra, but Evra can't be playing 40 games a season next season. I think he needs to stay in the squad because we've just lost Ferguson. Yeah. We need players like Evra, Ferdinand, Giggs, etc. about the team. So let Butner go, get Baines in.
Well, let's bring Dale to the fantasy party. Dale, talking about midfield, there's a lot of banter on Twitter about United possibly signing central midfielders now that Fergie's gone. Perhaps Moyes will be more inclined to do so. What do you think? Is that a key area for you?
Yeah, it is. Adam mentioned Gundogan from Borussia Dortmund. I think he'd be a great addition because he's an inbuilt central type of midfielder. He's able to spread the ball and he's a great eye for a pass. Obviously, midfielders been on the cards for so long and we haven't got one. So hopefully Moyes opens up the cash book and gets us one. I also went for Leighton Baines. His name was mentioned in a second ago.
Would he be a starter though if he came in, do you think? Especially under Moyes, I guess he'd take Evra's place, would he?
Well, Evra's 32 this week, I believe.
Yeah. So
he's not going to be around for much longer. Moyes has worked with Baines for 6 years, I think. So, and he's excellent at set pieces. He can cross the ball. And this season he's worked on his defensive play. That's been criticised in the past, but I think this year has been much better. My other option is Gareth Bale on the left. How could you say no to that? I know people are saying Ronaldo or Bale.
You calling Bale a left winger, are you?
I play him on the left, yeah.
Yeah.
And he can track back too. I think a problem with us people don't often point out is on the left side. Since Giggs has got old, it hasn't really been the same. We've played Ashley Young there, and he's one of the players I have in the other video that I wanted out. So it's definitely Bale for me, if we could squeeze a deal through. You never know with Daniel Levy.
Yeah, we've got Zaha coming in as well. Adam, what do you think about Bale, Gareth Bale? Would he be an out-and-out left winger at United if he came, or would you play him in that hole?
I think he'd wander. I think I'd start him out wide and he'd float in and out. Probably exchanging with the wingers. We occasionally do that, just keep swapping wingers, confuse the opposition. I think Bale would be a great player for Manchester United, but I don't think we can afford him, to be honest with you. You're looking 40 million upwards.
Yeah.
We can't afford that.
We can dream though. Suf, what would you say to Gareth Bale?
Do you know what? I'd love him. I'd absolutely love him. He's achieving. He's following in the same footsteps as Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean? He's won the Young Player of the Year, the Player of the Year. He's winning all the awards, and to have him in the squad would be absolutely amazing. But what, like Adam said, I don't think we'll be able to afford him. But in a fantastical sense, obviously, I'd love him. Yeah.
Ronaldo in his team.
Hey, well,
I'd love all the players in the world.
yeah, exactly. We'd have everything. We only got 3 though, boys. It's a little bit of a fancy. We've mentioned Leighton Baines come up a couple of times in everything. Adam, what about Fellaini or Jagielka? Because it's bound to come up, isn't it, with the Everton chat?
Jagielka can stay where he is. Fellaini, I got mixed feelings about him. I think he could play for Manchester United. I think he's got the right attitude to play for Manchester United.
Yeah.
I think he would prove. Maybe, like, sometimes he'd be good for us, but I don't think that's the direction we want to go in. I think he plays better off the striker as well. So, you know, we got Rooney, we got Kagawa. Like, unless we're selling Rooney.
Well, let's not get into that again.
We don't. Fellaini would not solve our central midfield problems simply because he plays better further up the field.
Fair enough. Dale, you're shaking your head as well?
I don't think Fellaini's United quality. He did well against the start of the season. With the second game, Phil Jones marked him out of the game totally. When you look at a player, and look, we're all looking at midfielders. As I said, it's a position that we wanted to alter for some time now. Fellaini has shown me very little this season that tells me he's ready for a big club fighting for the European crown. We need somebody a lot better, I think. Yes, he's big, he's strong, but as Phil Jones marked him out of the game, so if you're thinking of bringing him in, why not play Phil Jones midfield?
Decent shout, that will run and run, won't it, as well? He's got great hair, though. I mean, it seems like United needs someone with big hair after Ryan Giggs lost his now. And well, gents, it's been a bit of fun. It's been wonderful to have your 3 fantasy players. Make sure you check out the 3 to go as well. A bit more serious. Subscribe, get your thoughts in, Devils, and we'll be back with more sort of serious transfer stuff, rumours, and our proper analysis in the course of summer. We'll see you soon.